Well, who are you? Well, I'm Rainbow Brite. And you are? Gizmo. Well, that's a cool name. So, what are you doing here on Earth? Well, I'm bringing cast and beauty, you know, and brightness to the earth. God and Jesus entrusted me to do that. Well, that is a big work to have. And like they say, with great might comes great answerable. So, yeah, you are true. That is so true. Well, look, Gizmo says, I just want to say that I had quite a yesteryear of myself, Rainbow Bright. If you had been through some of the things I've been through, you would always be worried. Well, what have you been through? Well, let's see. A long time ago, I used to live with a old far eastern, Eastlandish man named Wing. And then I was taken. And then I was living with someone named William Pouncer. And then by mistake, I got wet. And other beings came along, but they weren't as kind hearted as I was. They played stunts on me, on Barney, made Billy think that it was only 11 at night instead of 12 in the morning so they could become gremlins. Went through a whole ram through, Easton Falls and we ended up having to fight all of them. And it happened again years later after Wing died, and then I was taken by some knowers. And I met up with, William Pouncer again, only this time he was living in New York Stead, instead of New York Stead near, instead of living in, Keystone Falls Stead near. Both of them are New York Reich, by the way. The same thing happened again, only this time was inside of some kind of business house. Man, Gizmo, that was quite a yesteryear. Yeah, and there were at least 2 films made of it, and they were offshooted from 2 books. I got all these oversights, Rainbow Bright, that you'd be shocked to learn. Well, what are all these oversights, Gizmo, that come with you? Oh, like I can't be in the sunlight, that would kill me. I can't get wet. Or if I do get wet, it's going to make me have more of myself, but they're all not going to be kind-hearted like me. And then you have another gremlin bind, Then I can't eat after midnight, which is 12 in the morning, because then if I do, then that will just make me, shapeshift into a gremlin, and I never want to do that. Well, Gizmo, I'm glad you never ever want to choose to do all that, because as you know, we do got free will, and we choose to either do good or we choose to do evil. And sometimes we don't even know we don't know what we're doing at the time is good or is evil, But God and Jesus, they always love us and always care for us and always forgive us for our sins and misdeeds. Yeah, so Gizmo, I just want to say that, don't be hard on yourself if you are. It wasn't your mistake that happened on Gremlins 1 and Gremlins 2 and things like that. Oh, I know it's not my mistake. I know I'm not answerable for all the things that happened in Keystone Falls, Stednear, New York, Stednear. I know I'm not answerable for any of it. So, and then there was something that Wing ended up telling Billy or William that all you folks do are besmirch all of God's gifts. That's all you do. You're not ready yet. But then he ends up saying one day God will see you as ready. Yeah, that's right. Rainbow. Yeah, you're right, Gizmo. I mean, God does see if we're ready or we're worthy to either have might or be answerable for something. So I guess he was right about that. I mean, you're still with him to this day, so God must have felt that he was ready or worthy of having you. But we all make mistakes, you know. He shouldn't have been that hard. We all make mistakes. Yeah, I know that. Well, Gizmo, I bring, cast and beauty and brightness to the world, and I want you to have that same beauty and cast and brightness too that God has given you, that God has given me as well. Gee. Well, thank you, Rainbow Brite. Thank you so much. Well, you're welcome. You take care, Gizmo. You take care, Rainbow Brite. I gotta give you something also so you can think of me. Here is a key, and you might be the only other one who has a key besides Brian. And if you ever want to go to Rainbow Land, you can open that key to any door and it will lead you there. Well, thank you for seeing me worthy of going to Rainbow Land. Well, God and Jesus see you worthy of going to Rainbow Land, Gizmo. You are a kind-hearted soul, Gizmo. God bless you, Gizmo. God bless you too, Rainbow Brite. Well, that was me with Gizmo from Gremlins and Gremlins 2. And yes, I do know that Gizmo is is what was known as a advanced publishing, is a higher filleting self, since they own Warner Brothers Discovery or Warner Brothers Seek, making him that self as well. And if you want to see the film that I made yesterday for the North God of Thunder, yes, we all know he's not a true god, but whatever. You can watch that film if you want to as well. Have a rainbow day, and I'll see you later.